Yo, what's up guys? Got another YouTube video today. I got a Kindred game that I play in competitive. If you guys are wondering where I've been kind of like AFK on like social media and like my YouTube videos, even on Discord, doing like Patreon requests. But I was playing for qualification into the Tier 2 Academy system in North America. It was kind of like a side project. I wouldn't say it was for fun, but just like my passion for the game, I guess. I think it's just really fun to play competitive. Solo queue to me, I've always been high ranked in solo queue, so I don't feel anything when I climb in solo queue. But I'm doing well in competitive, leading your team to victory. Feels very good, and it feels very rewarding, fulfilling. Kind of to do. Compared to just like solo queue, which I do feel like even if you're at a better jungler in solo queue at times, because if your laners are gapped or like the game is just too stupid and you're unable to lead because of solo queue environments, game is really hard. But yeah, we play Kindred. I know you can't see the names of the people I play against, so I'm gonna pull up the broadcast, which I will link down in the description below if need. And yeah, I played against some known players. I feel like. I mean, oh wait, you can like barely see that. Let's see. Oh, let me just play the whole draft. So, oh yeah, you can see when I pin Kindred now. But basically, yeah, this is our second game. I played a lot more standard champion early on in the draft, and I decided that I don't think it's the direction that we should do. Throughout qualifying, getting to the promotion tournaments, we were testing a lot of things, but the most success was me on something with agency and a lot of carry potential. As my teammates, they're really good at being good role players and just facilitating really well. So our meta, well, you can see the meta, like just the general meta read now across the world, is playing mage bots, especially Camille supports, and playing like double ED top jungle, both playing AD source of damage, your mid and AD, your mid and your ball laner is playing AP sources of damage. So something I really prefer. And usually, having AD carry is really OP. In general, the comps, or you can have something like an assassin with mages. So here, when I see the draft, if I pick Kindred, especially that this Ambassador drone was fluxed, it's actually a really good matchup for Kindred. It's free scaling pretty much for me, which is what I want. And Kindred, in competitive on Kindred, like even though champ is somewhat weaker in solo queue, in competitive, I guess you can control more of the environment and you can like decide what you want to play for and just like farm and play more of a slower game. Kindred is actually a very strong champion, so I pick it here on R3. We're red side, we have the counter pick. So I see your draft, and I'm like, yeah, Ezreal board might be a bit annoying to our range, but I have Hui, I have Camille, and I'm playing Kindred, which is already a good source of damage pretty much in the game. I know you guys see all the player counts, I just didn't have mine set up, which sucks, so I'm just like a black silhouette, kind of kind of guy, I guess, apparently. But let's get into the game itself. Review it for you guys. What I was thinking, maybe some of you guys play in tournaments or like CLOL, and you guys want to play these champions. I mean, I can definitely help you out. I've always been known in the tier 2, especially when I was first starting out in tier 3, going to tier 2. I was always playing those carries and very good at them. People used to ban them. If you didn't know, after this game actually, because this was the first game of the promotion tournament, they didn't expect me to just lock in Kindred like this. Yeah, after this, I didn't get Kindred a single game in every other series. They just permanent banned it versus me, so yeah, no one wants to give me this champion, as I'm the only one that can really make it work. So here, you see me tweaking my settings. Sorry for the quality, it was a bit bad. Can't do much about it. So yeah, we're going to top side here. I have my Camille here just in case they place for some kind of invade, some kind of like ward information to find out where I clear. And here I decide to path away from balling because Hui wants to just play early on her own. We should get pushed in. And actually my main carry that I want to play for this game is my top laner. He has Zehen versus a lot of short range champions. Only Ezra outranges this game, but we have Camille, we have Hui range, we have Ari engaged. We have ways to deal with the Ezreal, and our champions are good into their diving champions. We have Kindred to Zehen, who are really good into divers. Hui has good peel, so I want to path away from ball in for now, just let them scale. Play off my top laner, make sure he has good conditions, good laning conditions to play the game. So let's just skip through to clear, because I feel like, I mean, it's not much to talk about. We're just gonna watch me clear my camps and pretty much like look at every lane. So yeah, we're just doing the blue start. We're gonna full clear all the way up, and then hopefully we get the mark RNG. Usually, if you didn't know, you know, if you get the first mark on the crowd, it's already really good for your game. Like I have like your chances of winning definitely increases by a good amount if you get the first mark at the 255. Oh, we saw Wukong just now, so it looks like he's pathing down, and I'm pathing to the opposite side. And here I'm doing red for Kha'zix because to me there's like really no difference, especially if I'm double spotting my clear. I like to double spot my clear just because maybe potential gank and I can be there sooner. Our slow is a bit slow, but it is what it is. Also, like our runes, we took Conquer, the Triumph, Alacrity, Coup, Free Boots, Cosmic. This is a setup I've talked about a lot when I play Kindred. And here we play for the Crab. And I don't ward, because I want to play for a ward on his Gromp, which is a standard thing. Could also put it there too. Wukong's here for some reason, even though ball Crab's up. Really weird. I actually don't know what he was thinking. He was like trying to deny me the Crab, but his champion's too slow at like being there on time, so I don't know. Maybe he thought I was gonna like mess up my clear, but I'm not really sure. And then he went to the ball Crab. So right now, you see how like I'm running straight to his Gromp? It's because his tempo is really bad. And right now, I already told my support, can you stop stop his base another time? Because if you do, I get this Gromp camp for free. And now I'm up a full camp on the enemy jungler, basically, because of this play. And this is all because enemy jungler decided to full clear to try to contest top grab, and then he ran all the way straight to bot grab. So his tempo is really bad. And here, yes, our top lane dies 1-for-1, but in competitive, especially getting gold on the carry, and you're also denouncing a wave from the enemy top laner, this is actually more value for us. Because, you know, XP snowballs harder than gold in general for lane, especially for top lane. If you guys watch enough of Lois, you will understand. And getting 300 gold on a carry jungler, any carry jungler, is really good. Because the issue why people don't play carry junglers as much in competitive is because they require more money. That's why playing champions like Jarvan, Pantheon, and Wukong, these champs have require less econ, but generally be played more, because getting money on the jungle is usually pretty hard. You kind of have to play for it a lot, you know, playing for invades and such, but getting a kill on jungle is really insane in the early game. That guy is just trolling. Nobody knows what that guy's doing. We were trying to go for more, but we couldn't. And now I just play 2 base because I want to see if I can play for the top crab. And I'm telling my support, can we play for this? So right now the game is like really chill, right? We did a quick little ball play because we were bot side with our camps, and then now we're going towards top side because we want to see if we can play for this top mark. And here I'm doing my crab right now because I want to see if I can get 6 real quick. It was probably a mistake. Maybe I just ran to the crab right away, and then, you know, Wukong would just, I mean, I probably would just get the mark. But either way, it's still like good overall because now we get his camps because he did start this side of the map. This is why we're invading, and because we have a mage bot, it doesn't really matter that he loses a bit. Like, again, the gold on a carry jungler snowballs way more than like the average champion. You know, getting Kraken very early as Kindred is really OP. It allows you to just do a lot of damage and just play for marks. And you guys are gonna notice in my build this game, I do the build that I think is the best build in general in competitive, or just like as usual, like you just play for Kraken, Triforce. So you can see later, I'm gonna buy Triforce. Here we do a quick little mid gank because we just have time. And now I go back to my red. Could also just go straight back to my bot side, but my idea is after the red, I want to do a grub or 2 and then go back to my bot side because there's no world where he's able to touch my bot camps. But denying a grub always feels good because, you know, the first one always counts as a jungle camp. We see like the fight a bit top, and we're gonna take one here. I'm kind of assuming Wukong can be here soon, so I'm gonna try to take one for sure, and maybe if I get a second one, it'll be really good. And we see Wukong here. We're just gonna concede because it's not worth to keep contesting. And we're just going to focus on getting our Kraken Slayer. We need 360 gold. And as soon as we get Kraken, we can do whatever we want. We might have to give this next top crab. That will mark. It is what it is. But we're already very accelerated in this game. Ooh, I think I missed his thing. Yeah, I'm thinking about if I can go bot, but I don't think they would give it to me. The play. Yeah, we're just gonna do our blue here, then probably just recall. And we're not gonna smite this, we're gonna smite, we're gonna base. We see that our camps are still up. It's really hard for Wukong to know exactly where I am, so it's not easy for him just to invade me. Because if he ever gets caught off guard, especially that my Camille is always roaming the map, he can always pretty much die. And we open up Raptors here. Probably should just went Crooks first, but it's okay. Not like we use much time. Of course, I was looking for something more aggressive potentially, but there's nothing to do. And now we're just doing our camps, thinking about diving top here, because we have very good top conditions right now, and we actually, we're able. I mean, I have Kraken, so I can pretty much kill any champion I want. And so I'm gonna slow it down for you guys. Here, I got hit by best ult. Really new by me because the guy is just 100% dead, and he ends up flashing. Yeah, I just threw away a free kill, which sucks. But here we have a ward from our Camille earlier. I was able to sneak past this area. He didn't think it would be warded, and we get this kill. Sadly, I have to flash for this kill because I have no cooldowns. But we end up getting a kill, and I'm running away just in case if a colleague decides to jump me. And now we recall. We're gonna open bot side. And we're buying double longsword. You can buy a ruby crystal here too if you really want, but my jungle item is going to be completed soon, so I think there's going to be no fights. I'm probably just going to clear my camps, play for the top crab, which will mark. So I'm going to do these camps real fast, cross through mid, play the top crab, because it is my next mark. Right now, I really want to focus on trying to get marks as much as I can. Otherwise, I keep AFK farming, and first Drake got taken really late in the game, so there's no soul win condition this type of game. You can also play for his blue respawn too. We show on vision, doesn't matter. There's nothing they can really trade for. On the other side of the map, we have our ball we pushed in. And, we go in. And we want to play for more because I'm really strong. My Q1 goes in. But he's okay. I mean, it should be fine. The Wukong ult for the guy, and I ult for my Camille because he's like my front line. The more time to spend killing that guy, maybe I can do more damage. But sadly, it didn't really work out. And it's here my top laner solo killed actually, which was insane. And he has passive, so I ran straight here to try to help him. And yeah, I go for this kill. Now, why do I go for this kill? Is because one, we get a mark off it, and it's really good for me. Like getting a third mark is really nice because there's no way I can really get this ground mark potentially because they can really stall me. Maybe I still can, but it's gonna be the same value anyways, but killing Wukong is always gonna be really good. And all I have to do when I respawn here is clear all the way down, and I counted for this before dying for it. I was already aware that this trade was gonna be good for me. And now I only need one mark to be a champion. So Kindred, you're not really a champion until you're 4 marks. Being 500 range really blows. So I'll always take a 1-for-1. Getting more gold. This is always good, especially on my Zahen. It's really nice. Now we're going to clear all the way down, and we see Wukong again, open topside, and now we're matching clear. I get my green smite here. RIP D-Blade, I would probably have played for jungle item this game and buy D-Blade at 12 minutes, and then take over the map, but, RIP, bring back D-Blade. But, we're just going to clear all the way down. This next top crab will mark, so I really want to play for it. So I just give my bot side. I probably could have done one more camp before going up here, but I really want to see if we can dive top as soon as possible. So you see how we're just running straight top, and I wouldn't be here unless I didn't run straight here in the first place. And I just tell my team, give me the kill. It's really good on me because it is. I'm playing any carry. I do require a lot of money, but I don't have the 80 carry passive. Getting extra money on waves and the extra 300 gold money bag. So, trading Crab and the kill plus the tower and the heralds for 2 camps, really worth it. And in competitive, you always want to try to play on the same side. You should do it in the solo queue too, but of course, sometimes you can cheat, greeting multiple sides. And now we base. We're almost at Triforce, which is pretty good. And I buy another longsword, don't buy pink. And now we have to play for the dragon. We are really strong. We have all our item spikes. I'm very OP. I have 4 marks, so I really want to contest Drake, even though there's camps up. We want to be here first because we have a control mage, so controlling the area is really good. So I just play deploy right away, and I have this herald. My Camille grabbed it by mistake, but it's okay. He's gonna go give some disturbance to enemy team. We kill the Drake right away, and now we play to escape because we kind of heisted the Drake. And they get a small chunk on a Kali. Now we're playing for a fight. You know, pretty lucky that Bard ulted there, because I don't know if I could ult Camille in time. And you see how like the fight prolongs more, because my front line stays alive longer. And we end up wiping them. We get 2 more kills, which is insane. Ooh. Whiffed by my Ari. I mean, that guy should have died for sure. And so yeah, we're trying to see if we can get more. I'm thinking about like getting this top wolf mark, but I don't know if I can. Decide against it. I just do my top camps and look to recall. And on our team, you know, we play for jungle a lot just because in current meta, like I said, you know, if you guys do draft double mages like we do a lot of our games, they usually generally don't need that much help. So you can just play for jungle, support can just roam, and then you just run the map as a jungle support duo. And we bought Tabas this game because their main source of damage is AD. You could go Omnivamp boots, but again, you lose out on armor. Both are good. Kind of just depends. If you get a lot of stacks with Omnivamp boots, it will definitely outscale Tabas. But Tabas on the buy is definitely better than Omnivamp boots for sure. And now, you know, came bot side because we knew this was gonna mark. This was the only camp that can mark in the game. And now, yeah, we're thinking about we're just like farming because there's like nothing to do. Like we traded bot side, got tier 2 bots, so we're just playing for money. Everything we're trying to do is just to maximize our gold before the next objective. Wait, these guys tried to kill me here. I escape barely. And right now I'm like, okay guys, we have to play for his red buff because no way I let this guy take my shit just like that. So I run straight to his bot side. We are really strong. Our Zahen is really OP. So I just go and play for this. Maybe we could chase this Ambessa, but probably should have. Honestly, like I did think about it in game, but I probably should have. And I just go back to clear. I think my Spore was calling for something here. Oh, he messed up his E-flash, right? And they gauge on us here. And here I'm about to ult for my Camille again. I keep ulting for my Camille this game pretty much, which is pretty nice because you know he stays alive, and then you have to expend like more resources to like kill him. And, you know, you play this fights, you end up killing that guy. Don't think I played this game that well, honestly. I feel like I would never get hit by Ambessa ults, but like I just am for some reason. Which is really like unexpected, I would say. And yeah, we're just playing for the mark here. We won the fights. I'm gonna speed through it. Just gonna take whatever you can, then recall for the Drake. And here, so usually you should buy Moral Reminder in this game, but because I'm very fed, and I feel like I don't really need the armor pen right now because my marks are really good. I have 9 marks. And I think whatever armor they buy is honestly won't really affect me if I don't buy Last Whisper. Yeah, I go Hex Optics. You can also go Collector too, which is not bad because you have Play and Ari. Maybe you can randomly clean up a kill. But I like Hex Optics a lot too, just for the extra range. So honestly, like, you do whatever you want. And yeah, we just do these camps. My play got caught on the midwave, which sucks. But I had to do what I had to do because I had good tempo to hit the crowd. Oh, well, yeah, which sucks. I'm trying to get some control. The way. We actually almost died here. No, we did die here actually. Yeah, we're kind of undisciplined sometimes, taking 45s, like even though we know it's bad, but it's just life. As it was just chunking shit on me. And now I just play for item. Because I base here, because my support is respawning soon, so I want to be on the map at the same time as he is on the map. Okay, we just go first because we're here first on the map, and this guy runs it down. Bet. We get the blue. Bet. You get another camp, more money. Now we're gonna buy more reminder because, by the time they get their death dance on their bruisers, I do need armor pen for sure. Right now, the marks and the Kraken Slayer is carrying me in terms of that damage. Here, I started pulling Baron because I just think we're really strong, and they have to check. We have blue orbs and ults, and we already burnt the ult, and we burnt a blue orb, so it's already good enough. Let's take that as a small win. Because of the previous vote where we lost to Drake, I mean, that kind of like stalls the game out longer. Like right now, we should have been able to play for Baron easily, and like we were way ahead, but because of our mess up earlier, we cannot. So sometimes when you mess up fights, it does like stall out the game longer than it should when you had such a big lead. And now we base again. I'm gonna probably buy XE here because it's the best thing I can buy. Now we open on the map. Drake is spawning 2 minutes. Yeah, I can farm here, but I think it's like better to get some control. I do so much damage right now, so I really want to fight if we can. See here, I'm trying to get as much control as possible. Getting chunked a lot by the S0. Yeah, this guy like W'd over the wall early, and I walked on my ult like an idiot. Let's get. I think the fight still goes well because we're really OP. Look at the hand. Look at the camp is not balanced. Yeah, not bad. I mean, we got Wukong Flash, Ezreal Flash. If Ezreal ever gets flanked, it's pretty good, I would say. Probably gonna skip through it because there's not much. I'm pretty sure I just open bot side. I buy red pot because this fight really matters and it spikes me. I just do every camp I can safely. And I walk into the river to try to take control. Not many special things we've done, but we're just playing the game. Macro was playing it slow because, I'm playing AD carry. I don't want the game to be too chaotic. I want it to be somewhat controlled and like play with intention. When you play champs like Lee Sin, you can kind of just take like any fight you want and just like fight like monkeys. But certain champions, you want to play more controlled environments. Kha'zix and Kindred, 2 champs I love playing. Like to play more controlled environments than chaotic. Now that we got Drake, because their board is running it down, we go take Baron control, get some vision, and probably look to reset. Because we can't just pull, they can easily kill us, and a random fight just happens here for some reason. And I just hit the fronts. So here we kill everyone. And that guy, disappeared, and we just play to pull the Baron. Because I have 10 marks, so I do pretty fast. And they're pretty low. I just pull this, I W over the wall, see if they're gonna try to contest. Maybe I get a chunk on them, it's pretty good. My Zan gets a knock up. And the Kali, which is really well played by him. And here, I need him to click towards me, otherwise I can't really ult. That's okay. You still get Baron on 2 people, which is not bad. Maybe in 3, I think Koi has the 2 reds. I actually don't remember. We will see soon. And here we buy Last Whisper. Now, their armor doesn't really matter too much. I mean, we have 10 marks, so it's completely chill. I'm not really a fan of IE. I know people think IE is OP, but I think items like More Reminder, Collector, Hex Optics are all stronger than IE and have way better use. I think Hex Optics is way better than IE as an item for what it gives. Here they ult me. I have flash and ult, so can't just die. I play towards my... Oh my god, honestly, I forgot about that. I need to watch that again. So I play this fight. Bro. Nah. Guys. Nah, I need to drink some water from that. I mean, like, I know why I died. Because it's like the high-low thing in the river. Because of terrain. But, like, really, man? Technically, I clicked back into it. Like, technically, but, like, really? Actually? Really? It's just crazy. Because, like, we just clean wiped them, pretty much. Like, we, like, 1 for 5 trade. If I don't die there. Like, whatever. It's fine. We still win the fight. That's all that matters. And now we open topside. Because bot tower's down. We're going to play for the last standing tower gold. Like, last standing tower gold on the map. This guy's just clicking 2 forward, so just play to kill this guy. Maybe get his ult. Pretty worth. I mean, now he's not a champion. Not bad. If you heard that. Another fights. My coach was like confused why I didn't ult in this fights. Let me look at it again. Because it's for sure like either I'm like stupid or like I feel like I always have a reason when I don't do something. Well, right now I'm on ult team because I want the Wukong to die. But when the Wukong dies, my 2 other teammates die. That's why I didn't ult. That makes sense. Have I ulted here? Wait, how many? So wait, Wukong? He ulted here. I think yeah, I should ult because once Wukong ults this, now he's not really a champion. Because if I ult early and he still has his second part of his ultimate, the Wukong, it's not good of a ult. Like we will just like he will just get a free 5-man knockup in our ult. Because I mean, the start of the fight is already bad because like we're clumping for some reason. Like, we should never be clumped as our team. We should be, like, 3-1-1. You know, like, Ari's on the side, you know, Sahen's in front of me, plays behind us, and Camille's, like, doing whatever the fuck she wants. So, like, that's, like, another, like, side note. But, like, here, yeah, I'm pretty sure I really wanted to Wukong to die, but I think I should just ult anyways, because his ult is over here. So, like, right here, like, I just have to ult here. I'm just forced to. And then I guess, like, while these guys are still alive, my Zahen should be able to kill, like, their whole team. Because he's going to have full passive stack, and he's just killing everyone while, like, people are still alive on their team. And if we can maybe get one more, like, Rumble ult off. So it was probably correct to ult. Did you see how close the fight was? Look how close the fight was. So yeah, I probably should have ulted. But yeah, that was, like, my thought process. Now I remember why. Because I forgot the reason why I didn't ult. Because, like, he was, like, kind of confused why I didn't. But, like, yeah, I remember saying, like, it's probably because of the Wukong. But, like, now looking back at it, like, I should have ulted. But, yeah, definitely get R2, though. I would never ult. I would just let him ult, like, fucking... I'll make sure he ults first, and then I ult. Yeah, so, let me go back a bit. So, we're playing for, like, dragon control, right? Because it's up. They're going to ball in, because we have control mid side. Trying to see if we can pick the mid laner. Do some mid lane things. And I kite out. Now I can't really die. Might have to ult my Camille. We end up, you know, eating the engage a bit more. Nice ahead. This Thanos again. We almost die. Probably like I mean, it's just a hard fight, honestly. Let's go next fight to get the Drake. We TP'd bots because we're trying to chase them. Oh, yeah, let me show you. I called it because I thought we can like catch them, but Bard's too OP. Apparently his portal's just up again. And then we get the blue up here. Now we're playing for control for Baron. Trying to find their flanker. Trying to see if I can get like a little chunk here. Because I do have flash. They engage on Ezreal, but I can't really move because I don't think I want to flash for that. Again, best ult here, that's okay. Now most of her damage is like kind of gone, so I have to like cut out the Mbessa and the Kali, and that's it. Like I mean, see how like my Zahen and Camille just do their thing. But yeah, our comp is like pretty insane this game, I would say. So that's pretty much it. I mean, play Kindred, challenger game. I feel like there's some idiots trying to call me out that I don't play as champion and challenger, but like here I am playing the full 10-man challenger lobby pretty much in competitive, which is technically harder to play than solo queue. Because solo queue can always be chaotic. But yeah, I'll be posting more games from my competitive season on YouTube. I have a good Kha'zix game, some really good Aatrox games, and a very good Eden the Fury game you guys can watch. You know, for any aspiring players trying to be competitive, I can always help you guys out. If you guys want to play carry junglers, as I'm very experienced in that role. In terms of like the bruisers and stuff, I mean, it's definitely my weaker pool, but I mean, I'm still good at them, but I do definitely prefer playing the carries. By the way, thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.